Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It'll be March 24th. It's going to be for sale. Olds Hurst 442s. So we got a mixture of a little bit of everything. I don't think I included any. Well, there's going to be clones. So it's not a request from a subscriber. I'm just giving some Olds love because we ain't done the Oldsmobiles lately. If you're new to the channel, it's what we do. We round up cars for sale. So if there's something you're looking for, a certain make and model, just subscribe, drop in the comments below, ring the little bell, and we'll round them up for you. This is going to be my pick of the day right here. I just love Detroit steel. Car's got some really bad body work, so they should have shot it in satin black. We'll go over it later. On to the search. It's going to be lowest to highest, Facebook and Craigslist. So you got Marketplace and Craigslist. And the way to find them is just go to whatever I'm on, to that area, and punch in whatever it is that they say it is. Because a lot of times it'll be something different than what the description people put in here. But you could have probably seen that on my what not to do when you list your shit. So this first one's going to be listed 2 days ago, and it's going to be in, I don't know where the hell this is at. Let me get a little bit closer here. It's going to be in Minnesota. It's $975. I just always loved this gen of Cutlass, man. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. But like back in the day, I always thought these cars were super badass. And you can see this one is a 442. Had the hood on it, the badges on it. It's got the console, the buckets. 75 442 parts card complete, missing rear axle and diff assembly. It's a 350 automatic. Bring a trailer. 1250 your best offer. Doesn't say nothing about a title. And it's sitting in the snow, and you heard it right. It's missing a rear axle and the center diff. Looked like the back end of the car was actually smacked maybe right here on this side, but doesn't really show you. Deck lid's rotted out a little bit, but what a cool car, man. Restored up. This thing was one badass car back in the day. See, it's still got the engine down in there. It's on to another one. I started this off pretty cheap, under $1,000, right? Well, these cars are going to get extremely expensive real fast. And here's another 74 Olds Cutlass. It says S Coupe 2-door, 1500 2 weeks ago in Washington. Yeah, and it's another 442. And this one's got the inner fenders, radiator, half the engine all ripped apart. Does say clean title. Final price, gotta thin my herd down. It says originally had this marked at $2,500. But it's got to go. $1,500. In 14 days, I'll part it out. So it's been on here 2 weeks. So as of right now, I guess you could hit him up for parts if he hasn't sold it. It did have power windows, power locks, bucket seats, console. Man, what a cool car. Shame nobody got that, restore that one before he parts it out. On to another one. This was always one of my favorites, a 68. My buddy had one of these. We did like an Earlshire paint job to it. Drove it to the gas station before it was even dry. It was still sticky, and the dude didn't give much. My buddy didn't give much for it. And some chick come out the gas station was like, "Wow, I like your car." You should see the smile on his face, man. He loved that thing. He drove the shit out of it. Drove the wheels off it. It wasn't a 442. It was just a 68. But these are badass cars all the way around. I got good memories of buddy having one of these. I've never had one. But if I was going to buy one, I think 68's the year I'd go after. So it says selling my dad's Olds 442 project car. Would have been the pick of the day at $5,000, but at the bottom says bill sale only. So if you're in a state where it don't matter if you got a title or not, bam, you got to go get this one. Cool car right there. Yep, looking all tore apart. But the price is $5,000. Been on here 12 weeks. On to another one. So it's going to be a 71 Olds Cutlass here for $5,000 2 weeks ago, and it's going to be in Texas. It says I have a 71 442 green with green white interior console. Hers. 8-track 455 400. Man, you got to love the drivetrains they put in these cars, man. These cars were real. I know we did Grand Nationals yesterday, but I'd take an Olds 442 over a Grand National any day of the week. It's got the 8-track player in it. That is pretty badass, right? Steering wheel yanked off of it. But I'm digging it. Cool car right there. That was a 71. On to another one. And again, it was Texas 2 weeks ago, $5 grand on that. I didn't even dig the green. On to another one. This one's going to be a 66 Olds Cutlass. It says S Coupe 2-door. $67.50 is the price. Posted a week ago. Arizona. Clean title. It's a 66 Olds 442. Restoration started. Front clip is not on the car. Removed for primer and the fenders. It's a 455 big block. Built to 70 specs with C heads and headers. Original 400 long shaft transmission. 342 positive rear end, disc brakes, conversion started, original floor shift car. The ad's up, it's still available. You gotta love that. It says clean title in his name. So I'm just digging all that. So this should have truly been the pick of the day instead of the race car I went with. But Arizona, a week ago, on to another one. This one's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be an 85 442 Cutlass for $6,900 4 days ago. So it's not been on here long. Let's see, it's got a sunroof. You know how I feel about sunroofs. I love T-tops and I hate sunroofs. Real shady photos. Don't see any emblems on it. It does say 442 original car. No engine or transmission. So I think we're already overpriced. On to another one. This one here, man. I love these cars. Never had one. Come close to buying one time. Wish I would have got it. It was only like $1,400. It was an 83, just like this one. So it's 15th anniversary. It won $7 grand 3 weeks ago. And it's in Virginia. And he won $7 grand for it. And has S10 rollers on the hood. I don't know. You have to read that one out for yourself there, man. If you're interested in this car, I personally would pass. Not that it's not a cool car. It's just, it's rough, man. For $7 grand, it's like everything is hit. Look at the interior. Man, come on. The fender's smashed. The bumper's junk. I think he shows you another nose right there. It does have the right wheels, rims. But it just looks extremely beat, man. The top, the paint, all the plastics, missing a taillight. $7 grand. I just don't see $7 grand there, man. But on to the next one now. I do see 7,500 here. Basically same car, but a silver one, and it's an 84. You won 7,500 2 days ago. So I mean, there's no comparison between buying that car and this car. Other than the year, you just have to be out of your mind to buy the other one. This was posted 2 days ago. And it is a nice one. Gonna be in Maryland. Got upside down trunk picture. And I don't know why there's so much mud, man. There has to be lower quarters rotted out. When they drive this car, dirt's flinging up in between these hubs or bringing dirt. Because look at all the mud in the trunk. It's just, yeah, that's incredible. Even inside the car looks dirty. But it does have a back seat, does have carpet, and it's got the lightning rod shifters. So you got to dig that, man. That's another thing that was really super cool about these cars. He does mention it's got a TCI transmission. It's already opened up. Let's see. Needs some patch in the body. But I tell you what, I'm digging that. That would have been the pick of the day with some better pictures. That's shitty pictures, man. He don't show you the hood down one time to show you that it does have the scoop. But I see it right here, and I don't know if it's the right one. It does look correct. So, spoiler looks like it's broke on the edge. I'm digging it, man. This is a badass car. $7,500. I think it's even a good price. You know how people are negotiable with cash. So on to another one. This one's going to be in Atlanta. It was posted 5 days ago. It's a 68 442 is ready. 10 grand. I don't know what that means, but let's go through some of these pictures. Check out the wheels. It look like all aluminum engine, man. So it's definitely got some aluminum heads, aluminum intake. So you got some of the bullet pulleys. And it looks like a rag top, so I don't know why you wouldn't mention it's a rag top, but 68 442 Arizona car. Built from the ground up. First lucky offer gets it. You gotta dig that, right? So it's brand new 383, 580 horsepower. I'm guessing that's a Chevy motor, man. It is the 700R. So I don't like when people put Chevy motors on them. But that's me. That's probably what it could look like. On to another one. That looked like a pretty good deal, though, man. Other than the wrong kind of engine. This is going to be a 68 Olds here for 11,000, listed 17 weeks ago, Arizona. And you might be like, man, what are you talking about? A wrong engine. Everybody throws Chevy engines and shit, man. I get it that Chevy shit was cheap to build, but you got to keep your Oldsmobile an Oldsmobile. You got to keep your Buick a Buick. You got to keep your Pontiac a Pontiac, man. But that's me, and you know, you're more welcome to put a 4-cylinder or electric motor in it, whatever you want to do, you know. I'm just telling you how I feel, my opinion. So I have a 68 442 strong motor and transmission, clean title. That's all cool shit to hear right off the bat. Many Oldsmobile parts. Like to sell as a package deal. Ask at 11,000. This is a 68, man. I'll dig this one. Cool car, looking a little rough. Does have extra parts piled up in the garage, quite a bit of them. So you've seen the price was 11. Might be a pretty good deal with all the parts coming with it. I'm not sure. Again, it was Arizona, man. So on to another one. This one's going to be a 75 Cutlass for 12,000 2 days ago in Louisiana. This looks like a pretty nice car. Didn't go through the pictures. Great shape. Touch-up paint needed. Motor is tight. Oh yeah, and this is the year I like too, man. The paint does need touched up, and that's another thing I forgot to mention about these cars. How cool these were. They had swivel bucket seats, man. So if you didn't know, now you do. These things had seats that you could get in and swivel the sucker right to go out the door and in the door, man. You'll never see nothing like it. Monte Carlo, I think, did it too. Same era. Monte Carlo, Chevy Monte Carlos had these. It's awesome seats. The things they were doing to try to sell their cars, man. What a badass car. I like the red. I like the silver. Cool color combo. Awesome car right there. 12,000 2 days ago. On to another one. I like these ones too, man. They were so ugly, they were cool. This one's a 79 Olds CUTLASS Hurst with T-tops. You know how I feel about T-top cars, man. I absolutely dig the shit out of them. But I'm not someone into throwing every car that I own down the drag strip. Not saying I don't like to race and have fun, but this is just a cool car. If you haven't never drove a car with T-tops out, man, you're missing a great experience. Way cooler than a convertible. You can just pop your top right back in, pop the top right out. And you gotta love that. 13,000 Texas, listed a week ago. Doesn't have the greatest of photos on here. Had some kind of T-handle shifter in it. You can hear in the background we got packing going on, so I must be making some kind of sales on eBay today, but how annoying, right? So the trains are one thing, but listening to a tape gun is something totally different. So should we go say something to like stop taping while we're doing the video? Give me just 1 second. Hey, can we take it easy with that tape gun? I'm recording in the middle of a video. So now we kind of took care of that. And maybe they'll stop running the tape gun over my voice. This was a 79 with T-tops. Digging it. These had cool colors. The black and gold, these were really sweet cars. And excuse the interruption, we're back on track. So this one's going to be a Charlotte, North Carolina, right? And it's a 77 for 14.5. And it's a 442, of course. All original. Have a lot of paperwork for the car. Engine's 350, runs great. It is registered and driven. New master cylinder, brake calipers, front lines. Says it needs a little TLC. Let's go through some of these photos, man. This is another different gen of Olds here, the 77. Gotta dig the console buckets. I believe these might be swivel buckets too. Well, maybe not. If so, they would have showed you a picture of them, right? 17 days ago, North Carolina, 14.5 on that car. Brown and tan. On to another one. This one's going to be York, PA, 68 Olds, 442 for $14,900. It's going to be York, PA, 8 days ago. I don't know what's wrong with the ASN, man. It looks like the rear end's sitting inside the trunk. And it's a convertible. And I don't know what it is with people just not saying convertible right in their ad, man. How do you not say convertible? Explain it to me. I just don't get it, man. And this rear end is jacked up, man. It looks, not only does it look like it's in the trunk, but it looks like it's pushed way too far back. So we're not even going to read that out, man. Stay away from that one. On to another one. This is 75 Olds Cutlass for $19,000. And I said stay away from that because of the price they were asking for it. They didn't mention it was a convertible. I mean, they might have ripped the rear end out as they stole it out of somebody's driveway, and it's probably being sold with no title. I don't even need to look. We do this enough that we know. So this is a T-top, 75 Olds Cutlass, $19,000, listed a week ago, North Carolina. Gotta dig it. W30. The white, the gold, could have been picked of the day. This car is extremely beautiful, but just real shitty photos, man. How do you not drive that out into the driveway or out into the front yard and take photos? I don't get it. Fully restored. No dealers. It says please PM him. I don't know. That's what you get. Listed a week ago, North Carolina. On to another one. This one's going to be a 69 Olds Cutlass convertible. Hey, he said it was a convertible, man. Man, I still got it too. Listed a week ago, $19,500. That's a lot of money. We're almost up to 20, but you can see we're not even halfway through the search yet. So these cars are about to get really expensive. But we're also going to be looking at cars you don't need to paint, you know. You don't need to work on it. And personally, man, I've just never been the guy, not that I haven't had the money, but just go buy a car, it's done, and you drive it, and that's all you do, man. What kind of enjoyment's out of that? If you're not building it yourself and you haven't been through it, and how do you even call it your car? Because you had money to buy it? I don't know. Guess you guys will figure that out as you go. To the younger fellows that have never had a car, the main thing I would say in today's, if you're wanting a classic, is just don't go after the classics that everybody wants. Go after something different. So that is convertible for $19,500, which seems kind of high to me. On to another one. Check out this race car. So here's the second car that wasn't a 442. This is 70 Olds Cutlass for $24,000 3 weeks ago, Michigan. I absolutely dig it. The paint job, the flames on the side, I can live with all that. I just can't live with the hood he did on this, man. I would have to change the hood. Looks like one real badass race car being put together right here. And I dig the skull, the flames, and all the skulls and the stripes look cool, but how did you put that scoop on that hood? That badass rear end in it, too. So what a cool car. Just can't believe they hacked the hood up like that. To everyone their own, you know. So I'm digging the skull paintwork. It's pretty cool. That could be just vinyl stickers. The 70 Olds 442 with title. Real deal. Back half, Dana 60. There's that badass rear end I was saying, isn't it? Yep, seems like one badass race car right here. He's got a nice print on this car too. Again, 3 weeks. He's still got it. It's still on here. That looks like a cool one. On to another one. This one's going to be Eastern Connecticut. It's going to be a 68 Hurst Olds 442, $25,000. Man, this looks like a beautiful car. So there you go. There's the 68. I always dig the taillights and the 68s were cool. The dual exhaust pumping out. Got driver's seats beat, but you have one seat cover, pair of seat covers, and it'd be a pretty nice car. $25,000. You'd think they would have recovered the front seats. On to another one. We didn't even read them out. It's a 4-speed. You really got to dig that, man, even though I don't see the shifter. 4-barrel 1CM21 4-speed dual exhaust, 400 cubic inch bore. So I would bet this is a Chevy drivetrain. And if so, I just absolutely hate that. So on to another one. Buffalo here, going to be a 68 Olds 442, $25,000. That's the going price so far here, right? Really bad pictures. It's black and purple. So I don't think I like the colors either, but there's your 4-speed, man. Let's see if it's Olds or if it's got some Chevy shit in it, but I'm digging the console and everything. What a cool ride right here. Dig the steering wheel too. A lot of cool parts on this one. New front and rear drums, brakes and cylinders, 4-barrel 750 Holly carb, solid body, needs minor work. Paint's okay, hood tech does not work. Second gear needs work. That ain't good either. And you know what else ain't good is you don't tell you what the engine is in this. But I would have to say Oldsmobile. And the reason I say that is the valve covers gave it away. Right there. Now this damn sight. You got to punch on the picture and go off all the pictures and around. There you go. That gives away it's an Olds. It's got the 10 studs holding on that valve cover. So yeah, I'm digging it. It even has AC. Cool car, man. I don't like the second gear screwed up. I don't know if I like the purple and black either. Back tires look like they're not wide enough. The rim's sticking out. Yeah, it is what it is. Lockport, Buffalo, 25,000. On to another one. This one's going to be a 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass for 25,000. 4 weeks ago, Columbia, Alabama. Absolutely beautiful car right here. Again, if you are one of those kind of guys that just loves paying the bank back or making payments or spending all your savings on one car, well, this is it. You don't have to go do shit to it. Just hop in it and drive it. Looks like it's probably at a dealership, listed 4 weeks ago, and this car is beautiful. So you're just going to car shows, you're not doing paint, primer. It's gorgeous. For 25,000, man. Post is up, it's still available. Gotta dig that. They know how to run a car for sale, so I'm sure they're selling a lot of them. And it's still posted, so it's still available. Again, just go Alabama, punch in 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass. This car will pop up. Nowhere did it say down here it was a true 442. So probably that's the catch of this. 25,000 would be an awesome deal if it was a real 442. On to another one. And this one here claims it is the real deal. So this was in Phoenix. It's a 70 for $28,400. $28,400. 13 days ago. And it's original 455 engine, runs and drives good, rest free Arizona car. You gotta love that. So if the other one wasn't real deal, this one is. But man, look how much nicer that other one looked. You know what I mean? So that might be the difference. 25 for a clone, 25 for a real one, 28 for a real one. Could be the deal on that. On to another one. This one's going to be a 69 Olds Cutlass 442 for $29,500. 7 weeks ago, California. It's got the cool rallies on it. It actually looks pretty damn good. But, you know, 4 photos. Nothing under the hood, no in the trunk. No shots of the frame or nothing. He wants $29,500. Clean title. If it's posted, it's still available. Gotta love that. I hope that gets pushed around to where everybody starts doing that. And then when your car sells, delete the shit so we don't look at cars that are already sold. And do not inquire unless you're prepared to make an offer on this car. So, sounds like he'll take offers. Sounds like he's won a lot of money with some shady photos. On to another one. This one's going to be in Nevada. It's a 67 Olds Cutlass 442 for $35,000. Yep, got automatic bucket seats. What a beautiful car. So it's kind of like the pick of the day, just a lot nicer. On to another one. And again, that was Nevada 5 weeks ago. This one here is going to be a 72 Cutlass for $35,000, listed 3 weeks ago in California. I dig it, man. That absolutely looks badass. The only problem I think I got with this car is it's an LS. So they've swapped the engine out. But, you know, they probably made it extremely dependable. No AC in it. And it's an automatic. I hate the steering wheel. I could live with the wheels. I like the paint, man. The white, silver, red stripe, man, that thing looks bad ass. On to another one. This one's going to be in Lansing. It's a 69 Olds 442 for 36.5. 13 days ago. 69 Olds 442 came out of New Mexico. Very solid. Not a clone. Color is buttercup yellow. Factory AC, AM, FM radio, power front seats, power steering, power brakes, rebuilt 455, 400 transmission, new white interior. And this car is absolutely beautiful, right? And it sure sounded like it. Not the greatest of photos, but what a car. 36.5. So it comes in right about where your E-bodies were coming in at for a nice turnkey. So, I mean, you can't really beat that to death. Too bad. It is a 69. On to another one. I think I said where that was at, didn't I? It was in Lansing. It's going to be Michigan, I believe. Yep. On to another one. This is going to be a 68. The ones I like, man. 39,000 for this one. 3 weeks ago in Utah. So this could be another one of those guys that's just been abducted by the UFOs a couple times. I don't know, man. And then we got 10 fucking pictures of, I don't know, a history report. Come on, man. 68 Olds 442. This car does not need any work. It's in great condition. The engine has been rebuilt, better than new. Call for details. That's what it says. I don't know, man. They don't look like a $40,000 car to me. And I just went on about how I love 68s. On to another one. This one's going to be in Boston. It's going to be another 68 Olds 442 Holiday Coupe for $39,900. 15 days ago. See, this car looks any better than the other one. I tell you what, I already like the photos better. Just being outside shows the car better. The car shows better, so it's definitely running. Some shots down the side. What beautiful interior, man. I'm telling you, this ad outdoes the other one by miles. Inside the trunk, under the hood, this car looks great. $39,900. I bet that's a turnkey, ready to go to car show, man. Nice car. Says odometer says 38,000 original miles. That's not right. Serious inquiries only. Do not need to sell it. Only answering phone calls on that one. So Boston 68 Olds 442 Holiday Coupe. You'll find that car. Craigslist. On to another one. Staying on Craigslist, we're going to be on Long Island for a 69 442 4-speed paperwork AC buckets console. 43.5. Told you the prices are going to get real, man, because these are real cars. You gotta love this thing, man. Apparently he don't love it enough to keep it. At least he threw a big ass tag on it to get rid of it. I'm digging the AC still hooked up. Excuse me. I'm digging it's a 4-speed. And it's not all butchered up, man. What a cool car. I'm digging that one. It was 5 days ago on that car. Second owner, well documented, original 442 with 4-speed factory buckets, console, working air conditioner, power front disc brakes, posi rear end, FM stereo. Stock original car down to the lock out reverse. Key buzzer. Yeah, everybody ripped those key buzzers out, man. It's the first little thing you got underneath the dash and grabs that little fucking thing and yanked it up out of there. Pretty cool, still got that in it. Awesome car right there. Long Island. 5 days ago. On to another one. This one's going to be a 69 442 for $47,599. Listed a week ago in Alabama. True one owner. Special order 442. That's what it says. So there's the original 400 cubic inch. The V8 correct 12 bolt rear end in it. What a beautiful car. And it's ragtop. So did you even say that? No, man. What is up with people not listing their cars as convertibles? I don't get it. You know, there's a lot of shit in life I don't understand, but that's got to be one that just fucking amazes me. How can you list your car as not a fucking convertible when it's that pretty and you're wanting $47,599 and you didn't list it as a convertible? I'm on to another one. This is a 68, and you see we found a lot of 68s. It says Tornado Coupe. I don't know. 55,000 listed 5 weeks ago in San Diego. And it's at a car dealership. So there, that explains your big sticker. 5 pictures that really aren't that good. On to another one. This is a 72 Olds 442 W30 for 55,000 listed 4 days ago in Cleveland, Tennessee. Clean title. Really nice 442 W30. True W30 455 automatic. Numbers matching, serious inquirers only. That thing is badass, man. So I'm loving that one. I don't know about that price tag, man. You really got to be determined to. That's the one you want for $55,000. On to another one. This is also another dealership. It's the green with the white stripe. But at least they were smart enough to put convertible. So, fuck, they might get 57.9 just because they listed it correctly. And all the other convertibles we've been seeing, people forget that it's a convertible, or even put ragtop in there. Beautiful car. So you got to dig that. It is a nice one. 57,988 nice. I guess that'd be depending on you and if you're buying something like that. So this was a 67, and it says convertible too. So I guess if you put convertible in there, you can get close to 60. If only those other guys knew, right? That's a beautiful car, man. I'm digging this. It says in very nice condition. Almost everything's been rebuilt. It's got a 455 in it now. 400 turbo tranny, so I'm digging the drivetrain. It's a big sticker, but it's a beautiful car, and it is a ragtop. On to another one. And here we go. 69 Olds, 62.5. He didn't list it as a 442 W30 Hurst, nothing. Just all he put, he didn't even put Cutlass in there. He put 69 Oldsmobile. And the price is 62.5. 6 weeks ago, Texas. Down in the description, it does say 69 Olds 442. Other body style. I don't know what the hell that means. Looking to trade for a 69 to 70 Boss 302. Horrible pictures. Badass car. Digging the scoop. Digging the look. I just love the white and the gold. Man, these cars were badass. Those are horrible photos for a car wanting 60,000, 62,000. I don't know. So 67,000 for this one. 67.5 to be exact. I don't know. I guess he figured just throw another $500 on there. Why not? You're at 67,000. What's another $500, right? So 1971 Olds 442 W30. Got to tell you, I dig the green on the green. So you see it, right? It's light green with the dark green vinyl top, dark green stripes. If that's the original package on this thing, I'm digging it. But what I'm not digging is 3 photos and someone trying to get almost $70,000 fucking dollars for their car. So we're going to scroll right to the next one. This is a 68 Olds Cutlass convertible. And again, he mentions convertible. So maybe he'll get 70G. But you've seen it, man. We went as high as 70,000 on these cars today. And this is the white stripe red, man. Absolutely beautiful Florida car. So he's in the right spot. Will he get 69,000? Probably not. But he probably will get close to 50. Because he's in California, man. Or, I'm sorry, Florida. And it's ragtop. These cars go up. And if you bought it up this way, where I'm at in Ohio, you can make 10 grand on that car just taking it to Florida. On to another one, and this is going to be my pick of the day. And nope, it wasn't a 442. It was just a badass nostalgic race car someone put together out of a 67 Olds Cutlass. So he wants 10 grand. It was 3 days ago. It was Detroit, Michigan. You heard it right. 3 days ago. 10 grand for this. So it's a 67 Olds Gasser Street Freak. It's got a fresh 468 big block Olds from a jet boat. It's got an offie intake and a single 4-barrel HEI. It's 350 with deep oil pan, 2500 stall shift kit, 10-bolt rear end with 355 posi gears. It's got dual piston disc brakes in the front, wagon spring coilovers in the rear. Comes with the misting door card, extra trim, stock steering wheel, stock bumper, and fiberglass front bumper. Car is very solid but not show worthy by any means. It's a driver, hot rod, 10K firm. or trade for a pre-72 station wagon. So this guy's going through the same phase as me, man. I don't know what it is about the older station wagons that are just make them badass when I didn't even notice them as a younger gentleman. So that's my pick. The bodywork looks horrible. It looks like they just shot this shit right over the car, and that's a shame because this whole combo, what they got going on, is pretty sick, man. So I think just making the car look better, go get a gallon of satin and just shoot this with some satin clear over top this shit. And when it goes flat, you won't see all the bodywork is bad. Trust me, man, this bodywork has to be really bad for me to see it in photos. So in person, it's going to look like shit. But what a cool car. What a cool ad. I'm digging it. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. It's cool to bring some Oldsmobiles. Sounds like we're going to be getting on some Mopars here real soon. We've had a Dart request for a 70 Dart. You know how I feel about those Mopars. Love those things my whole childhood growing up, man. My uncles all had Mopars. And they are definitely badass. No doubt about it. We're going to go over some of them in the next couple days. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If something you're looking for, drop in the comments below. Subscribe, ring the bell. Peace out, everybody.